Whether it's thunderstorms, stifling heat, frigid cold, or blizzards, Minnesota is famous for its extreme weather patterns. We're accustomed to carrying on despite the weather, but there are times, such as during a tornado warning, when even some of the most hardy Minnesotans need to take shelter and prepare for an emergency. Let's go to Paramedic Firefighter Ryan Quinn, who is with Assistant Fire Chief Darrell Todd in the Emergency Operations Center, to talk about how the City of Edina responds to weather emergencies and how the Emergency Center operates.
Thanks, Brian. We're here today with Assistant Chief Darrell Todd with the Edina Fire Department. We're here in the Emergency Operations Center. Chief, what can you tell us about the Emergency Operations Center and what it is?
The Emergency Operations Center is someplace that the leaders of the city would go to in case of a natural disaster or some sort of event that impacts the city, so that we could command and coordinate the city's response to the incident.
Would that incorporate the entire city and other cities as well?
It's really, ours is set up for the city of Edina. Each city has their own. The county also has an Emergency Operations Center as well as the state. It would be staffed by department heads or members of each individual department within the city, and they all have assignments to accomplish.
As we get all these department heads together, how does that benefit the city?
Well, you have everybody in the same room, so that if the police department needs to ask the Parks Department something, they can just walk across the room 10 feet away. And we have all the decision makers within the same room, so that we get a faster response to the citizens.
Now, why is it located here at Fire Station 1?
It's here at Station 1 because it's remote from City Hall, where City Hall business can go on there, and we're able to operate independent of that. We have a secure building. It's all masonry construction. It's pretty much bomb-proof, so we're pretty secure in this facility.
Well, Chief, it looks like there's a lot of pretty technical equipment around this room. What exactly is in this room?
We have a smart board behind us that we can use for planning and mapping and damage assessment. We have several monitors throughout the room that we can have different displays. We can have one looking at calls for service, one with the Weather Channel on it, one with local news, so we can keep an eye on what's going on outside the building. That's
great. This hasn't been put into use yet, but with severe weather coming on the next couple of months, are there any quick tips that you can give the people to keep themselves safe?
Really, if you're outdoors and you hear a warning siren go off, that is because there is a tornado warning. That means there is a tornado sighted in our area, and or there are sustained winds over 70 miles per hour, which is where people start to get injured, is at that threshold. So those are the only really, other than the tests, monthly tests, those are the only two reasons that you should be hearing sirens outside.
That's great advice. Thanks a lot for your time today. Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Ryan.